M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between these Road Warriors and the Baltimore Ravens. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse, and we're underway from the bank. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
32.
To the air with Love. He rolls to his right. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Bisons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
No luck on a look to his back. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They send a receiver in motion right. Shotgun now for Milroe. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you point a finger at somebody else, there's 3 pointing right back at you, and in this case, it was all on him. Just losing sight of where he was on the field, and he and his team lose a touchdown.
19.
3rd and long. Here's Milroe. And he's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Bisons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Bisons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far, and he's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Fight 60.
Love now, off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
A second down throw here for Love. Chasing out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They go to punt on fourth down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready.
Now a design run. Here's Milroe. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper. It gets 0.
Buffalo 18. 70 range. 70 range. Go.
Milroe from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here he is on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
18 Rattler.
Milroe with it on first. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So fresh set of downs after the penalty.
19, stop.
First down throw here from Milroe. Looking right, and he finds him. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
69. Come on. Set, ready.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Let's go now.
From the gun, Milroe. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Bisons take a 13-0 lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bisons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now low. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee. We started the string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie cut. Yep, you just want to gain some confidence.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 2-score game early. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Hey, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one.
52. Ready.
Love. Headed out right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Bisons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
We're working a couple yards past the line. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Go. Liking it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Here. Cut.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ball's ready. Here we go. Set. 60. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds Mims. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops Mays for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain.
Love from the gun. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up.
Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Top 60. Ready.
Throw here. 3rd down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So they're left facing a 4th down. The Bison sending out their punter. Smith back to receive it. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. 2nd and very short, looking to pass. That one's complete, right side. He's going to have them up to that 23. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Downs are ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Okonkwo brings it in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
7-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
6. Mega.
Love now. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down throw. Here's Love. Mims with the grab. And this one doesn't go far. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Now 2nd and 6.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Pause red. Here we go. Wait. Cut.
To the air with Love. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
45. White.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his right. Now he looks middle, throwing deep. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go in the locker rooms now, all tied up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough guard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Back-to-back carries here. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 35.
All set to go now from the 35. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense getting a little revenge after that last play, huh? This time, they don't even let him get back to the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
From the red zone on first. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Ravens will have the football shy of the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On the ready.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Ready.
There's Love to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this a step or two shy of the first down, it looks like. He stopped at the 25-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And off to Sampson. Space on the right. He's got room. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bisons 14. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Dragon 60.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Go.
Milrow from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. Down the sideline past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston. New set of downs from 37.
Here we go.
Houston.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Bisons now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. And it's no good. What a time for a miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this 4th quarter. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Austin on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Hand off here to Sampson. Getting in just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Ready.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Lean right with Sampson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 60 red. Set.
Love. That's incomplete on 2nd down. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th.
Blue, 32. Ready?
He'll throw it. Oh, that's got it downfield. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Ready?
It's Sampson on the carry. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run because they watched that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
Ready.
3rd and 2. Love to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens clinging to a 1-point lead.
Ready up.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third.
There's another for him. No gain, maybe just a couple of inches on the run. That brings up fourth and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Here we go.
Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 15.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Warriors 17.
First down throw here from Milroe. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
No, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and tone of this drive.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Burrow hangs on to it. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. All right, here we go. Second down.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, Milrow. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
And if you hear that celebration, Kate, over there on the sidelines, it's those defenders celebrating once again. It was their work, their turnover they forced that gave them the chance to send that kicker out and go win this game.
On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready. Down. Ready.
Here's Love. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Ready.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Bisons make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Bisons as we say so long from Baltimore.